New concerns about a post-holiday surge of the coronavirus as the nation hits yet another high in the ongoing fight against the illness. The U.S. now leads the world with more than 13 million infections. There were more than 205,000 new infections just on Friday, a new single-day high. Just shy of 90,000 people are now in the hospital. There were more than 1,400 deaths, pushing the American death toll even closer to 265,000. Los Angeles County, the nation's largest, issued a new stay-at-home order, and a panel of health experts is due to meet to discuss how to distribute the initial supply of a COVID-19 vaccine. Michael George begins our coverage here in New York this morning. Michael, good morning.
Dana, good morning. Holiday shopping is underway, pandemic or not. And across the country, there were incidents of people skirting safe distancing guidelines on Black Friday, leaving healthcare professionals bracing for the worst.
Spiraling cases have already put more than 90,000 people in the hospital, even before the shopping began. 66-year-old Shelley Dunn is one of them, and lucky enough to be able to talk.
It's really frightening. I thought an asthma attack was frightening.
Stories from people struggling to stay alive are still not deterring holiday shoppers and gatherers or giving healthcare workers a break.
We will not get a reprieve because then Christmas comes and then New Year comes. So if we're just stacking surge upon surge upon surge, I am significantly worried about that.
Before Thanksgiving, 32 states saw increases in new daily COVID cases, with Pennsylvania, Arkansas, and Massachusetts breaking records. And in Oklahoma, the officials are getting pushback from the Nurses Association after it decided to allow nurses who test positive to work.
It is a mixed message to the public to allow asymptomatic COVID-positive nurses, physicians, and other healthcare workers to work.
But in Vermont, Governor Phil Scott told residents of his state social gatherings have consequences.
If you are going to have a gathering with households outside of your household, we're asking you to tell us that you shouldn't send your kids to school next week, that you should quarantine your kids for at least 7 days, get a test.
The County of Los Angeles banned public and private gatherings for anyone outside a household, though religious services and protests can take place because they're protected by the Constitution. And a 10 p.m. curfew in San Antonio, another attempt to slow the spread, has been disparaged by bar and restaurant owners.
It is nonsense, and it's not fair to the citizens of San Antonio. They're grown adults. They can make their own decisions about whether they gather and how they gather.
As people continue to play tug of war with the coronavirus, the vaccine is expected to get another push down the fast track Tuesday when the Centers for Disease Control holds an emergency meeting.
And at that emergency meeting, advisors will vote on who should get the vaccine first. Health experts say that priority should be given to frontline workers, those with existing medical conditions, and people over 65. Yesterday, the FDNY recommended to its members that they be vaccinated as well when the vaccine is available. Ed?
Michael George here in the Big Apple. Michael, thank you.